This morning, Kenya's journey towards economic recovery received a major boost with the official handing over the provisional certificate to the Hekima Alliance Party. Under the leadership of economist and strategist Professor Fred Ogola, the party positions itself as a home for all Kenyans suffering under the weight of current oppressive economic policies.
Kenyans have been left out of economic participation of their own country. If all those left out came together, they will definitely win and form government. When those who cannot get help clearance, are unemployed, are on CRB, burdened by Fuliza, cannot afford any form of insurance, cannot offer their family 3 meals a day, are united together, they can change this country.
Through the Hekima Alliance Party's economic blueprint, Evolve, Kenyans can be confident that the economic challenges will be addressed not through political promises, but through sound, well-researched strategies, as Professor Ogola illustrates.
Each of the letters of Evolve has a meaning. We start with the letter E. E is for economic turnaround. This refers to reviving stalled economic sectors to spur economic development, such as textile industry, tea, dairy, hospital sector, tourism sector, coffee, apparel, sugar industry, and meat production. V is for value generation. This is awakening the sleeping giants of the Kenyan economy. These include mining, digital economy, knowledge economy, the blue economy, particularly the maritime and shipping, and the mining sector, and the small business sector within the green economy. We're basically saying that we must keep the wheels of our aeroplanes up, wheels of our taxis and borders running. The economy works when the wheels of the economy is moving, but currently they have been kept in the parking lots, while the wheels that are moving are the wheels of corruption. O is for optimizing talent. Under this pillar, we'll focus on making the best out of the youth talents, women, and the elderly. For the youth talent, we shall invest in youth-friendly economic sectors such as sports, music, arts, technology such as AI. We'll harness the youth's creativity to solve Kenyan challenges in education sector, health sector, agriculture, governance, among other priority areas. L is for leverage on strategic partnerships. We shall run a transparent, accountable, and efficient government, which is the greatest foundation for attracting strategic partnerships. By establishing a clean and lean government, reducing bureaucracies, and streamlining systems will position Kenya as a trusted development partner for NGOs, countries, foundations, development agencies, faith-based organizations, and make Africa a leading business hub. V is for vulnerability management. In building our nation, we must move as fast as the slowest person. We cannot advance while leaving behind the vulnerable. Whether that is a neglected region like northeastern Kenya, lacking basic infrastructure, an unemployed youth in Mathare with untapped creative potential, or a fragile sector like small-scale farming, suffering from climate shocks. Vulnerability management means actively identifying, addressing, and protecting both vulnerable persons, such as widows in conflict-prone areas, single mothers in their daily struggle as single parents, persons with disability, and children on informal settlements, and vulnerable sectors like pastoralist communities affected by cattle rustling, or informal traders and businesses exposed to constant economic disruption and lack to access of credit. E, which is the last initial, Environmental stewardship. We believe that the environment is not an inheritance from our ancestors, but a loan from the future generations. Our duty is to protect it, restore it, and wisely use it, not just for survival, but as a foundation for economic growth, climate resilience, and generational justice. For example, protecting the Mau forest preserves water towers that supply millions, while restoring Lake Victoria's ecosystem secures the livelihoods of local fishing communities. Supporting community-led tree planting in arid areas like Turkana not only fights desertation but also creates green jobs. Investing in carbon credit system reforestation zones like Kajiado or Mount Elgon can generate income for local people while combating climate change.
The party's presidential candidate also unveiled the Hekima Alliance Party's foreign policy agenda.
Our foreign policy is simple. We will always put Kenya first. Kenya will always be built by all Kenyans using Kenyan resources all the time. From our local raw materials in construction, to our skilled youth in technology, our professionals and business community, to our farmers and artisans powering local production. We will not allow foreign companies to flood our market with products that we can make here, hapa. Nor will we tolerate contracts that import labor while leaving our people jobless here, hapa. Our party stands for protectionist approach in sectors of the economy where we have competitive advantage, while being open to free trade in market areas where we lack competitive edge. Kenya's growth must be driven by Kenyan resources, Kenyan labor, and Kenyan ideas. That is why Hekima Alliance Party believes in Hekima Mashinani, Rasilimali Mashinani, Kisha Matunda Mashinani. For example, government vehicles are routinely serviced at Toyota Kenya at a cost of 300,000 shillings per month. That is 6.06 billion shillings per year. Money that flows straight back to Japan. Yet later, we go to Japan and borrow loans from the same country to fund development. In reality, we are simply buying back the same money we spent at a cost. This is economic colonialism disguised as partnership. We need Kenyan owners of garages to service these government vehicles in order to earn money that can be recycled back to the Kenyan economy, not expatriated back to foreign countries. Similarly, in infrastructure projects like roads, foreign companies, especially Chinese firms, are given multi-billion shilling contracts as primary contractors. These firms then subcontract Kenyans and squeeze them at the lower rates to do the actual work. This system turns us into economic slaves in our own country. We will build the roads, but the profits are repatriated abroad. This must end. We will ensure that national projects led by Kenyan firms using local talent and materials where possible. Foreign players can only participate if they add value through technology transfer, local job creation, and alignment with our national priorities, which includes industrial growth, youth employment, and sustainable development. Lastly, we'll also create an enabling environment for multinational corporations insofar as they will help in knowledge transfer, building our local industries, and human capacity building. This will produce more jobs and guarantee decent living and a dignified life for all Kenyans.
Under HAPA, the focus is to protect Kenyan labor, products, and markets from exploitation and infiltration by inferior alternatives that have long undermined local industries. Speaking at the ORPP shortly after receiving the party certificate, party leader Mr. Ridwani Sadiki expressed his heartfelt gratitude to all the members who stood with the party through this historic journey.
So to my team, there have been a lot of cooperation in terms of setting up, working out with the documentations and everything. I think today I'm so happy.
We also thank the RPP for the professional support throughout the registration process, and they reaffirmed the party's commitment to Kenya's transformation.
I also want to thank the new team and the team which we have been working with. It has been quite tireless and quite interesting, and I'm really happy with the effectiveness and efficiency of the ORPP.
If you wish to join Hekima Alliance Party, visit the website www.hekimaalliance.org. Be part of Kenya's economic transformation today.